From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Temperatures this morning are starting to slip a little bit compared to yesterday at this time. We've shaved off a few degrees out there, and that's putting us in the 30s for the morning instead of the 40s like we're still holding on to there in St. John's.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News this morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. It's Tuesday, December 10th. I'm Jorma Durant.
And I'm Megan Vaselli. Thank you so much for joining us.
6 News is here for you now with this morning's top stories. Portions of Michigan will be under a winter storm watch tonight ahead of a front that could dump more than a foot of snow in northern Michigan.
The watch takes effect tonight and is expected to stretch through Thursday night, including much of the western lower peninsula.
The winter storm watch stretches from the Kalamazoo area north through Grand Rapids and up the western Lake Michigan shoreline to Charlevoix. Portions of the UP are also in the watch area. Starting at 7 p.m. tonight, weather could become treacherous, so if you have any travel plans in those areas, plan accordingly. Like the last storm we had, this will be mostly lake effect snow with winds strong and gusty. And to stay up to date on the latest forecast, you can sign up for alerts by clicking on the weather tab on our WLNS.com homepage. You can also sign up for alerts by downloading our 6 News app to get updates no matter where you are.
The nationwide manhunt now over. Police say they found, arrested, and charged the man wanted for the point-blank shooting that killed the CEO of United Healthcare. This was the scene when 26-year-old Luigi Mangione arrived at the Altoona, Pennsylvania police station. The major break in this case happened yesterday when a customer inside a McDonald's recognized Mangione as the man police were looking for. When officers arrived to arrest him, they say Mangione had a backpack filled with fake IDs, as well as a gun and silencer, both made with a 3D printer. He was arraigned in Pennsylvania and likely will be extradited to New York, where the shooting occurred. For continuing coverage on this still developing story, be sure to tune into CBS Mornings right after 6 News this morning, starting at 7 o'clock.
New this morning, cell phones may very soon be the only way to call from your home or office. Telecom giant AT&T announces they're pulling the plug on landlines, telling customers within 5 years that service will be obsolete. The company says the cost of maintaining an aging infrastructure, including here in Michigan, no longer makes economic sense. Critics say landlines are the only way people living in more rural areas with limited or no cell service stay in touch, particularly the elderly. Nevertheless, AT&T says they expect to discontinue landlines by the year 2029.
A wild theft in Kent County caught on camera ended last night not far from Lansing, and police believe it's the work of organized crime. Surveillance video recorded the moment a high-speed sports car rammed through the locked garage door of a specialty dealership. Police say just before that, the same group drove through a closed gate. They believe the 5 people involved were targeting expensive sports cars. It led to a high-speed chase throughout several counties, coming through Ingham County along the I-96 corridor, before police say the car crashed in Livingston County. They arrested a 19-year-old woman from Detroit and say they're still looking for the others this morning.
The Lansing Fire Department is once again making sure area seniors don't go without this Christmas and are currently preparing for an annual celebration tomorrow in the capital city known as No Senior Without Christmas. Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m., Lansing's Fire Department will provide 400 homebound poverty-level seniors age 60 or older in Clinton, Eaton, and Ingham counties with food, sanitizing products, household essentials, and holiday gifts. It's billed as Michigan's largest police and fire charity event. They hope to raise $55,000 to keep it going.
Experts now reminding holiday enthusiasts about some simple safety steps to keep in mind when decorating both inside and outside. Some of the top safety hazards during the holiday light hanging season include using indoor lights outside, which could lead to major problems, overloading outlets, or using too many extension cords, and running extension cords under rugs or carpet, which can lead to fraying and overheating. If you're hoping to ward off the inevitable boost in your electric bill come January, make sure to invest in automatic timers.
They have those timers now that you can plug all your lights in so that you don't, run your electricity all day long, or, that way you can stay efficient and be energy mindful.
You could also
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
We're seeing those lights in downtown Lansing. The tree looks great this morning, and we can actually see it because the misty fog rain mix that we had yesterday is gone. So is the warmest air. We are still on the mild side for the region at 39 in Lansing. The 20s are off towards our west. But that warm air is now being squeezed back down towards the south as that cold blue bubble dips all the way down to Mexico. And it's going to invade our area here with the chance for temperatures to feel like zero once we get into the next few days. We're still in the warmer sector of things, though, so that's giving us rain instead of snow. As another system develops to our west, that's going to eventually give us a chance for snow, though. So enjoy the day today while it is snow-free. We have a couple of clear pockets off towards the west, but we also have some rainy ones to our south and to our east. This is going to vary depending on where you happen to be. But because of dry air at the surface, most spots won't see much rain. That's good for Birdie, who did want sunshine, but sadly, I don't have any to give. Generally, mostly cloudy to completely cloudy skies will be out there today, and temperatures will be in the low 40s, so it won't be freezing cold. It'll just be a little chilly. And it's kind of splitting hairs at this point as far as words go, but it's better than what it'll be for the end of the week.
Yeah, saw a couple 14s in the low temperature category.
Yeah, and you walk and you add a little extra wind to the face and everything just freezes.
Uh-oh. All right.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be positive.
Yay!
I'm trying to take on her enthusiasm for the snow. Woohoo! All right. Coming up, Michiganders meeting